Hello and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials. In this tutorial we'll continue to creating set extensions and matte painting using Vue and other applications. And here is example our video clip. So example, you can see how we have it mountains and a camera just spawning around the mountains. It's a very nice set. But what I want to do, example, right from the beginning, we replace this building, add something maybe from our merge collection buildings, like old one, maybe put tower on top here, make a little bit more fantasy looking. Sky is clean, maybe add more dramatic clouds, interesting looking. So we're panning around, maybe add some more buildings around these cliffs, and again add some castles or something right around here. Okay, for these ones we actually have it quite a bit tracking will do. So we need to have it a one shot right these ones. Okay, probably a second shot right here will create against this one, and third on the end. Also as a sky, we'll need to create very long big sky to apply on top of this. Some clouds. I don't want to go all the way down there, but just cover around here so it will look very realistic and nice. Okay, so let's go. We're beginning by saving this image. Okay, again, when you do this, you go File. Okay, we'll go to Export, Frame. Okay, and we'll just save it in a folder and call Frame 1. Save this one. Let's move it to our shot right here. Let's go to File, Export Frame, Frame 2. Okay, and we'll go now to last frame right here, and let's save this one as a frame 3, of course. Okay, now we're ready to go to Vue application. Okay, so here we have our Vue application. Let's load it backdrop for our camera. Right click, edit object. We'll go to backdrops, visit backdrops. Let's open, and we have our first frame. Because we have it 1, 2, 3, it's thinking sequence. No, we don't need sequence, just one image. Okay. Here again, and one thing, we don't need to really work very too much on altitude, so we need kind of leveling our ground, so we don't want to rotate ground. What we want to do is rotate our camera. Also, let's go ahead here and set it to widescreen. Okay, we're ready almost to put our models. All what need to be done is just placed right here some buildings and maybe tower, some in the background right here. So let's go File, Load Object. Okay, we'll go to let's go select some houses. There you go. Okay, let's go make it a little bit smaller. And just place below, so this is kind of replacing our roofs. Position some right here. Let's go load another one. Okay, maybe which one? We'll go to just any other house. Okay, again, this is, you can load it anything. This is from our collection, but it doesn't, you don't need to use them. You can, if you have your own collection, you can use it, or just any other building. I think this will okay. Let's load a tower. Okay, we have it in the tower, home base. And for this one, actually what I want to do, I want to locate it, we'll move a little bit far away because we'll apply kind of distance on that. Let's do like here. Just maybe one right there. Okay, let's go to preview. Don't worry that is not matching here. We will work in Photoshop, add a little bit more, kind of hiding those places from there. I think actually we need to move a bit more far. And the reason why I'm moving far away, so we kind of can match K's some positioning right here. Also, let's take our houses, just duplicate, hold down Alt, duplicate, rotate. We'll have a little bit more kind of different buildings. Okay, don't again, don't worry, we'll kind of start hiding these ones when we go in Photoshop. Okay, one thing what we want to do, we want to match the lighting. And actual lighting, it's about same if you look on the how the shadows going. It's actually very good position for the lighting for this one. So we're ready to render that. Okay, let's go to, you know what, we can probably even add a sky. To do sky, we need to go to main camera, edit object, backdrops, and disable backdrop right now. So we'll have a more correct light going there. Go to atmosphere editor and clouds. I want to add a cloud to this. Okay, except let's modify them. Let's make them a little bit smaller. And let's go to pump them higher maybe. Just I think these clouds will look very nice. One thing what we want to do, we want after render very long image, so kind of with the clouds, because we want to apply all over on this one. Let's click OK. Let's do a couple of things. Let's go image, we'll go to list broadcast quality, probably one higher, and we'll go to user define. Okay, it will be 1020 but 1080. Again, we go with high definition resolution. Okay, we're all set and ready to render. Okay, so here finish our rendering, and as even look, it's floating in the sky. When we start working with other image, it will cut properly this way. In this case, when we save normal image, we also want to save this alpha image. It's how we'll cut from the sky. We'll start applying together. So let's go save this image first. Okay, and we'll go ahead and save this M1 render. You can save probably as a JPEG. You can save as you want it. Okay, save it, highest quality. Next we'll go to alpha and save this as well. Just name this alpha. Okay, So what we're going to do is next creating other shot. Go ahead, edit object. And what we're going to do, it's a same. We just go ahead and load it another frame 2. Okay. So we have right here image. Let's a little bit layout if you want it for our ground, but we kind of don't even need it right now. Just only position right here. One thing, let's do, create the cube, put the cube around right here. Just want to be sure we set plane about properly this way. Also, you see the shadow on the side, because we're in different angles, sun will be changed. So we'll just, it's about 2 o'clock. We'll adjust this one. Now we don't need our cube anymore. But what we want to do is add right here buildings. So let's also go on the ground, right click and enable hide from render. So when we start rendering, ground won't be here. We just want to add maybe a few buildings or something right here on the side. Let's go file, load object. And let's go, just go ahead with this carriage. Maybe place on the side right here. So we'll just place them around, and next when we go into Photoshop, we'll start more adjusting them with blending with the background in this case. Okay, let's go to workshop. Let's open this one. This is have a base, so what I want to do, I want to go ahead and just remove it, this base, and remove the terrains we applied to that. Okay, we'll take our workshop. On the side. And it will be blend just right here with the mountains. Let's just very fast preview. Right here we will cut off mountains about here. This is our carriage. Maybe put up a little bit higher. So let's go up on the side, just slightly bigger. Again, don't worry about when we start painting. We'll kind of cut off right here and we'll blend this building. Okay, it's ready to render, so we'll go right here, click on our by 1080. Okay, broadcast quality, screen, we're ready, and let's click on render. One thing what I actually forgot to remove our background. So let's go to our main camera, edit objects, drag drop, and just remove it. Okay, we're ready, and let's click render. So here we have a final image. One thing you notice, because we remove ground, okay, you have it like dark line, but it's okay, because when we're going to alpha, all what you see, it will cut around objects, so no clouds or no ground will be here. You also, if you want it, you don't need render that way. You can just render building and apply in Photoshop and do all those extensions that way. I just like to do this way. It's kind of will give me a look with perspective and positioning and a little bit right angles of your buildings. So let's go save this image. Call this frame 2. Okay, set it as alpha and save this as a frame 2 as well. Okay, now we're ready for frame 3. Let's go edit object, drag drop, use it, load it, go load it frame 3. Okay, and a couple of things what I want to do here. Okay, let's first again position it a little bit right way. Here's probably how ground on a flat. First, the sun now is a little bit right here, so it's going from the side. Okay. Next, when we do castle, I want to do maybe something a little bit more fun with a castle. Let's add some rocks and other stuff. So let's go to File, load object. We'll go ahead and load it castle. Okay. Couple things inside the castle. I want to remove the base. Let's just go ahead and delete that one. Okay. Just move above. A little bit right here. Let's make it bigger. Position right here. Let me check camera. Let's go set 55mm on this one. Okay, so we go ahead about cut right there. Sometimes you may have a problem with the if we have a bottom like this looking, so be sure kind of position correct right here, so the angle will go this way. Even more down. Okay. Just adjust a little bit. Okay, so the castle will be just in the middle build. What we can do, we can add also rocks around if you're interested. So we can go ahead with couple big rocks. Put them aside, change them to, let's go local now. Kind of like this, darker, or maybe not. I'll just leave it castle itself. Again, just imagine we have a line right here, so this line will go right here and will cut off right about right here. So it will look as is located on the ground. If you needed more visualization, of course you can just pre-create terrain. If it will help, and just go ahead and place that on a terrain so you can kind of almost preview how it will look there. Actually, I want to make it a little even bigger. So let's readjust a little bit right way. Okay, I think we're ready for this one. Again, we'll go to our main camera, edit object, backdrop, disable it. Okay, now let's go render with the 1080 broadcast quality. Okay. Okay, so here we have it, our floating castle, but we need to put it down to the ground, finish rendering. Let's go save this one as a frame 3. Okay, and also alpha, save as well. It's frame 3 alpha. Okay, here's we finish working with Vue and rendering object. We have many ways you can render in a way you prefer. This is just one of the type of workflow. So we go to now next step. It is creating matte painting for our animations in Photoshop.